Hello, hello. What's up, Nick? Just gonna wait a little bit, see if anyone else wants to join. Hi, Sushi. Oh. No, I told a few people I was gonna do a little bit of this today, but we'll see. All right. So this big collaboration I keep talking about, the video portion is done. So now it's time for me to get super serial and start making this thing in earnest. I've been working on it a little bit, as you can see. Got a lot to go though, so here we go. I know. Oh, who's texting me? Okay. So we're gonna break this up into parts. Let's see, part 1 is 2 minutes and 3 seconds long. We're going at 100 BPM. So where's 2 minutes and 3 seconds in? You can't see it because it's on the other screen. But I'm counting here. 2, 3 is like right in between. Right there. So 2 little beats after 52 measures. All right, cool. Hi, Beth. Just wanted to share that the second recommended video for me here under your live stream is a compilation video of Velma's sass from Mystery Incorporated. I am so honored that that's in the recommended feed. Velma is the best character in Scooby-Doo, so I mean, I take that as a badge of a compliment. All right, so I need to denote this here somehow. I guess it doesn't really matter. Anyway, today we're working on kind of the first part where my music comes in. So we want it to be well, at least I want it to be a kind of slow, very minimal atmospheric intro with a little bit of leads going on. So the first thing we're going to do is build what's called a pad, kind of a droning pad. A pad and a drone are two different things. A pad can be a little bit more complicated than a drone. A drone is, as it sounds, like just a very simple droning sound that usually provides the bass or kind of the bottom layer of a song. Now, how do we do that? I still don't have my synth that I was trying to yes, Sushi, this is a super serial stream. I still don't have my synth that I want, that I ordered at the end of September. But I think it's gonna be here in a couple weeks, maybe. Hopefully, I emailed the manufacturers again, and They haven't responded back, but they're also in Czechoslovakia, so who knows when they're going to respond to me, probably sometime tomorrow. Anyway, so how are we going to build this pad? Well, I've used many different programs to do that in FL Studio, but today I think I'm going to use, if I can find it, where'd you go? Morphine, there we go. I'm going to attach this so you guys can see it. This is Morphine. Apologies for the coughing. I have bad allergies, and that's just going to be a fixture of today's audio. All right. Yeah, so Morphine's 9. Morphine is an additive synthesizer, and by additive it just means it takes different sounds and layers them or somehow mixes them together to make a sound, as opposed to subtractive synthesis, which takes elements away from a sound to achieve something. And I'll make a, I don't know, I could probably demonstrate that at some point, but for now we're just going to do additive. So it's taking like a sine wave and then adding things on top of it or adding effects to it to make it into something more complicated. You can do subtractive synthesis with this. Reverb, for example, is subtractive synthesis, I believe, because you're taking away, I guess it's kind of both, depends how you use it. But anyway, so how are we going to do this? Well, right now we're going to go to reset the program. So we're going to make stuff from scratch. In here, as in with most programs, are presets. There's a bunch in here. Actually, a lot of these I've made. Let's see what I've made. Did I make ponderous waves? No, I made free radicals. Let's see how that sounds. This is a good opportunity for you guys to tell me if this shit's too loud or not. Maybe take this down, the desktop audio, just a bit. Not very loud. Let's go down an octave. Down 2 octaves. Kind of hard to hear. Don't know if that's just not loud enough in the feed or not. It's something else I've done. So, I think I'm done. One's alright. Let's do pylons. I know I've made that one. Go up an octave. Yeah, that one was fun to make. I got 2 different generators here. This is one sine waveform, I guess. This is another one. And this isn't very complicated, but basically this is how they're mixed together. Yeah. So yeah, that's basically kind of similar to what we're making here. Woof, 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 woo. That's a lot of what my shit sounds like, I guess. Anyway, alright, so reset the program. Gonna make a new thing here. Typically I use Morphine to record weird sounds and then import them and then do stuff to them, but I want to try to get better at making stuff just from scratch based around basic waveforms like sine waves or square waves or triangle. So let's just do I can show a sine wave here. Oops, this is gonna be very low. Oh shoot, what key are we in here? Actually, I should probably take this opportunity just to show you guys what I have so far. I've added a little bit since last time. Let's see. Hope this isn't too loud. Let me know if it's too loud. I will take it down. Here's my drum beat. This is that drone you're hearing, and now I got some leads that are coming in. Hi-hats just came in right there. Now this is a backing track, so a lot of this is going to be a bit repetitive. It's not a traditional song. It's accompanying very specific visuals and a theme. So there's going to be, a lot of the score is going to be probably very long and drawn out, but that's the point. But I am going to put a lot of work into it, just to make sure it's something I'm proud of and something that's fitting. There's a bass lead, or just a kind of bass lead I made. Hello, Eli. See you in there. And that's the pad from before. Just the ambient pad I made earlier, and I've forced it to 2 different notes. And we have another lead in here. This took me forever to make, but I'm happy with it. Now it's gonna have kind of a radical shift right here. With that, I'm running it through here. And it's slowly fading out. Now what I'm going to do when I come back to this portion is put a little piano bit in there that's going to slowly transition into the next part of whatever comes after this. But anyway, that's what I've got so far. That's taken, I don't know how long that took me. It was a lot of just tooling around with different sounds and different beats. Okay. God, sound like I'm going to die. Where the hell did I just put you? Morphine, where did you go? There you are. Okay. So, yeah, I'm gonna try and build one out of this and just use everything in Morphine at my disposal. If it sucks, I will scrap it and do something else, which is a lot of music production. The amount of ideas that are thrown away in making a song, especially something this large in scope, is going to be a lot. So it's possible there's stuff you're going to hear today and in future streams that are just going to get completely scrapped. Happens all the time. We are our own worst critics, for sure. If you ever watch deadmau5 stream, and he streams for very long periods of time, he scraps stuff all the time that you'll never hear. And it frustrates people, but I understand. I understand if you're just not happy with it, you know, it's gone. And you don't want it weighing on you or dragging you down. It feels worse to release something that you don't like than to throw away something that you're not satisfied with. Anyway, so this is what I totally forgot that I needed to look up the freaking key that we're in. I think we're in B. Oh no, C sharp. We're in C sharp. Okay. Been a while since I've written in C sharp before. So we're gonna bring up our piano roll. Not that pattern though. New pattern, please. There we go. C sharp. You can hear that it's a basic sine wave. Wonder if that's. I'll start right here and whatever works, it works. Need to make it real long. Real long. Well, it's. I have an idea for how I want us to sound, but now let's just do 8 bars. Oh, right. Still got this triggering. Damn. All right. So this right here is called an automation. And it's essentially I can control when certain effects hit, hence why this was over here. It was triggering the weird glitchy effect on this portion of the song, but I don't want that for the whole song. I just want it for that part. So let's make sure it's lined up. Perfect. Cool. All right, so there we go. Pure sine wave. What are we gonna do with that? So usually I do this in GMS, but I'm trying to not get too complacent in there. So I want to try and use this. Cool thing about GMS is that you can add voices, and by voices I mean just extra layers of a single sound, and it makes a very kind of big, open, ambient, atmospheric thing. So I want to be able to do that in here too. I think I just have to play around with it. Okay, so let me see here. Yeah, this sounds... Woo, no. Never mind. This sounds awful. Come on. No, no. Crap, I gotta reset this. Just the one, please. Okay, cool. Oh, damn it. Why is the problem with detaching and always freaking loses? Alright. So... I don't think it's gonna do much without me doing more. God, it's been forever since I've used this program, and that's not good. I should be using this program more. It's just too... It's too perfect. Sine wave's just too basic and perfect. Bit 1. That's a little bit better. Still not a lot happening though. Okay. Chorus on maybe. Ooh, there we go. That sounds wider. Again, let me know if this is too loud. It's too perfect. Break it. Oh, Paprika's coming home. I can hear her at the door. You forgot something at home today. I'm gonna bring this down a little bit, actually. It's a bit too loud. So I put a little reverb in there too, so it kind of falls off. Hello.
What's on?
I'm doing a music stream.
Another one?
Another one? Got a lot to work on. You know that. Do not tell them what it's for. No one knows that doesn't have to know.
This is for the titty bar, right?
Damn it. The secret's out. It's for the titty bar.
What's it called again?
It's called main score. It's what it's called. Oh, you mean the titty bar?
Was it scores and garters?
Scores and garters. Alright, so we got one sine wave there. Let's now see.
That's part of the song.
I could sample her, but then not for this.
Into the mic, Mousy, here.
Oh. She's bumping the mic. Give her some attention.
I'm giving her attention right now. She just doesn't like it.
Okay. So we've got one sine wave, and we want to add something else. Oh gosh, that's
Did you feed her?
probably wait. Yes, I did.
She's running for food, I think.
Just give her attention. So I've got two generators making sound, so the other one needs to be, I need to tell the program that, hey, so A is the first one, B over here is the second one, so we're gonna tell, hey, B is also a thing. Let's see how that sounds. kind of weird. Thank you. Thank you for doing that into my mic. I don't like that. It's 4. Oh no. 1. I do want it. This is the problem with trying to build stuff only in Morphine. It's really about importing sounds. So let's do thirds, but very small amount of thirds. It's a little bit better. Let's take some of the highs out so it's not so screechy. She's home. What do you want? What do you want from me? Hi. I already gave you attention and food and treats and brushing. I'm gonna make this, actually, I'm gonna make this no longer so I can better loop it. Oh my gosh. Hey, come on. Let's do the thing. Okay. 16 is good. No, stop. I'm over here. There we go. Oh, mess with the chorus a little bit. Now we're going to do a little bit of equalization. I'm enhancing certain ranges of the frequencies. Almost has a vocal effect to it. Oh, damn it. Okay, you know what? Just playing it from here. It should be triggering, but it's not. Yeah, whatever. Kitty cat. Come on. Thank you. I don't like that. Abyss Me 2017. Yes, Kylie, she does know. Oh, there she is. Oh, everyone knows Paprika's name now. Good work. You outed yourself on the internet. Getting shade on my music abilities from my fiance. Oh, are we next to each other, Sushi? That's awesome. Alright. So now... That's cool. Cool for what it sounds like. You can't see it, but I'm doing this on my MIDI controller. So yeah, that sounds kind of cool, rising and falling. I need to tighten up that envelope, though. I'm going to do a little bit of attack. A little bit of release. So attack is how long it takes to reach a certain volume or amplitude. Release is how long it takes to kind of fall off. And decay and sustain are kind of mimicking those, just in the center of the what's called the formula. Turn that tack up a little bit more. Can't really hear it there. So let's try to just set some notes here. There we go. So kind of, there's a little pause between the start and end of each note of where it gradually rises. It's got high attack. All right. Fuck me, I did it again. Did it again. Did it again. There we go. Probably good. Or there we go. All right. So that's gonna be on the beginning. All right. Now how to make this more interesting? What's happening in the comments? I don't have the comments up in front of me, so I gotta like switch back to them. Blah 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 blah. Yep, everyone's getting in on the Fleming storage unit project. I am so psyched. I'm probably gonna start writing this weekend. In between working on this and regular life stuff. I have a basic idea for what I want. See if it matches up with what my prompts are. Okay, so that's cool. But I kind of want a third thing. I need like... I need something else in there that's a little bit more free-flowing. So I'm thinking... I have an idea here. We're gonna see... Did I just add? I added C, so... Oop. See if this will work. Can't tell if that's triggering or not. Oh, yep. There it is. Okay, there. Now we're hearing the third sound. So I got 3 generators going at once. Every time I use this, the fourth doesn't like trigger for some reason. I don't know what the problem is, so I'm just gonna stick with 3. But I want this third one to do more than what it's doing. I want it to arpeggiate, and I want it to kind of pluck and bounce around. So now I gotta go into modulation. It's gonna be weird. That'd be a way to arpeggiate this. Oh, okay. Know what these are. There's so much to this program, I have no idea what the fuck it is. I wonder if I can even do this. This is where it's gonna get weird. Destination. Where do you do that? God, now I look dumb. Yeah, I don't know if DP got his internet back or not. Hi, Mousy. I know. I want to make this pluck, but I don't think it's gonna let me. Because the problem is I don't think I can. This right here, this screen, is mouse. I swear to God, this is I think I can only affect everything in here as opposed to just the one thing. Let's see here, breath control, bank select, balance. No. 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 Really annoying. It shouldn't be this hard to do an arpeggiation. Alright, so screw it. We're just gonna have to build it elsewhere, which is okay. Let's save this. TM score 1. Now we have it forever. Yay. I've forgotten to save those before, and it's a lot of work trying to get it back. Because you basically have to just build it from the ground up again. Alright. But now, we need to add something else. I want those little beeps and boops. So what do? We're gonna add something good here. Let's do harmless. Aren't you supposed to be in the other room?
I'm sorry.
Giving me shade? So this is incredibly loud. I'm gonna turn this down. I already know. This is a subtractive synth with additive properties, which is a stupid way of saying it, but that's how they say it. This is just one wave. Right now it's on a saw wave. Different types of saw, square tooth, mole. So we want this to be nice and high and plucky. But first, we want to copy this because we want it to mimic the pad, or the droning pad beneath it. These together are going to make a pad, I think, is what I want to do. Excuse me. And not only that, let's jack you up to a higher octave. Thank you. So right now, it's going to sound pretty not what I wanted to. Yep, see, that sounds awful. So, I'm going to turn the pluck down. Or actually, see if I can just add an arpeggiation here. And go to our basic settings. Nope, that's not the right one. Arpeggiate. Oh, that's way too much. Why does this look so stupid? Gosh, that looks terrible. I wonder if there's a tool in here. Arpeggiator? No, I don't think so. Okay. Other idea. You can just make a drainage basin in your storage unit. That's the point. You can make it special. Eh. Sounds like crap now, but I'm trying to do some of just the bass work. Well, actually, just get the sounding to how I like it. Okay, yeah, I guess that'll work. So let's make sure these are arpeggiating as well. And arpeggiating just means that it's going up and down. You're making one note into notes that encompass a chord or a scale. You play them really fast, and it sounds like an awesome guitar solo. Yes, and cool. Yeah, but that still doesn't sound cool. So let's make it cooler. There we go, a bit muted. Oh, quiet though. A little bit of delay in there. Let's bring the low down a bit. Actually. And this is going to get loud because I just put the distortion up. Oh, keep going, damn it. Yeah. Get a pickaxe and make a train. I'll just teleport my storage unit out to the middle of two mountains in my realist horror story. That would be Twin Peaks. So you'd be ripping off Twin Peaks. That's pretty good. Do a little bit of reverb on this. Ooh, no, not classic. Let's do it, you know. Yeah, that sounds cool. Now that sounds good, but I'm not entirely happy with our drone here. So let's improve on this a bit. What sounds off about it? Take you on mute for a second. A little bit of dissonance. This is two notes played right next to each other, which creates dissonance. Which a lot of people think should not be used, but it's used all the time. Most of the time you just don't notice it, and there are ways of using it to kind of musical effect. So I'm using it very slightly here just to kind of make a little bit of unease in the sound. I think the problem is actually generator B, which stands for bitch. Oh, what's wrong with you, generator B? It's not smooth enough. How do I fix that? A little bit better, but now this is a bit shrill. So how do I fix that? Oh, it's a bit too much detune. Oh, because it's completely off. Okay. Okay. That's pretty cool. Sounds fine. What would you know? You don't know where I've been. So now let's compare that against... ooh, you know what? Okay, gotta do a thing here. Realize that's not how they want this to open. So let's have it come in afterward. A lot of this is a slow build. Look at that, we're already well into this. So you know how that sounds, and then it's gonna pick up. Keep in mind people will be talking over this, so a lot of this is gonna be just kind of elongated and truncated. Okay, so sounds from space. What did I say it was? Like 52? After 52 or something. Yeah. Okay. So we're almost actually there. This is just gonna... no, come on. No! Stop! There we go. And I'll make a transition there. So what do we put here to layer on top of this? Let's get some vocals up in this piece. My freaking voices. All right. Oh wait. Okay, I gotta. Oops. You. I don't have the best choir vocal samples. I should probably invest in some good professional ones. But this will do for now. We're not doing anything too complicated with them. This should be all right. Oop, that's pretty damn loud. Also the wrong gender. And it's not my fault they distinguish between only two genders. Just the program. Let's add our own reverb. This reverb tool isn't the best. Reverb. Let's layer that though. What can we do here? I go for harmonic minor and Hungarian minor a lot, so I want to kind of get away from that. Let's do the minor pentatonic. Ooh, that's too much. Well, what else do we have here? E, F sharp, G sharp, B. Okay. Mm-hmm. That's good. Minor. That's better. Alright, cool. That could have taken forever, but we actually got a decent one. So that's as we multiply the amount of voices there, it's now significantly louder in amplitude, so let's take that down. And that is too low. Cool, so let's see how this sounds now. Those are pretty long held notes, so I'm gonna want to cut those up a bit actually. But how do make it go deep bop boodle doop? Can you not hear this, Tormental? How's that beep bop doo boo for you? God. People demanding things of me. Yeah, I have to cut that up because that's voices when they're just held that long on the notes sound kind of weird. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna work on that. So how long have I been streaming? I should probably eat dinner at some point. 50 minutes. Time for some scatting. Gender is a musical construct. Let's see here. Let's do some more musical fuckery. C sharp, D, B. Okay. C sharp. No, come on, really? Make me select it every time. Ah! That's probably too many notes layered, so let's oh really? I can't ungroup them? That doesn't sound bad though. It's a little loud. Yeah, no, I actually kind of like that. But what to do? They're still too long. Now we're just going to put things within the scale. Let me see in here. F sharp. E sharp. I'll mess with the envelope on that so it doesn't sound so harsh. Oh, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. Why do you make me do this? Cool. How about E? Have this resolve kind of high. There we go. There's our atmospheric ambient puffery. Looking good. Looking good. We got our drone. We've got our leads. We've got our kind of vocals to fill up the space. I was considering putting a beat on this, but I've got a beat over here. So maybe I don't want to do that. Could put just like a small texture. If I had my sock pop, I could make a texture. But no. I did record a texture for something else. Let's see if I can find it. I knew how to get back to the thing. There's the thing. Oh, did I export you at all? I don't know if I did. I didn't. Okay. I'm gonna have to save this. I'd love to see what you do with a For Babies music tool like bleepbox.co. Oh, you can make music with friggin' anything. Abysme, do you know Sober Dwarf? I do know Sober Dwarf. Sorry, guys, I'm catching up to the chat comments right now. I do know Cerberdwarf. Support him on Patreon. Love his videos. I actually made a song for him that he uses in his videos sometimes to kind of just look a little filler track because I like what he does so much. But yes, I do know Cerberdwarf. Really cool guy. He talks about video games in ways that are very new and interesting as far as like the whole review of video game thing goes. It's not just, is this a good game or a bad game? Is it fun to play or does it suck balls? It's hard to describe without just watching one of his videos, and I really like that because I've not played a lot of video games in my life. I didn't have a lot of them growing up. I don't have all the consoles. I spend money on this stuff, so it's I watch his channel to kind of get an idea about just other really cool facets of video games. Because I love video games as an art form, as just an entertainment thing. They're amazing, and I want to make more music for video games if possible later on in my musical career. So yes, I do know Cerberdwarf. Toy around with a Flash-based song maker like the one off the abandoned Disney MMO Tornblade or the Animorphs. Oh, I do love the Animorphs. In a Russian accent. Whatever, man. Russian accents are like the most fun. Okay, I think that's it. And yes, Eli, you're right. All this coding, every musical like program software is based on binary ones and zeros. It's applying mathematics to produce a sound, basically, as opposed to modular synths, physical synths, which they rely on electricity. So there's a difference there because synths are make music with a rock and some spaghetti. When I have time, I will, and you're gonna be blown away about how fire that track will be. It's gonna be one spicy meatball. Draw busy making music, and the busy make music inspired by the drawing. And yeah, Andrew Huang does make music with random shit, and he's definitely not the first to do that, but I'm glad that he does because he has a lot of subscribers, and it's cool that he'd be like, hey, I recorded radiator sounds and I made a track with it, because that's a really cool thing to do with ambient music. A lot of the ambient sounds I make are recordings of just the most random shit that you process heavily and you mess around with. Right. What was I talking about? Right, synthesizers. So one of the reasons I'm trying to get into modular synthesizers are because they are imperfect. They're not so, they're not down to a binary. Imperfections make up a lot of music, actually. Like electric guitar is a very unstable sound, but everyone has songs they love that feature electric guitar. So there is something to be said for that. I think both avenues are good to use together. All right, what else did I need to do? I needed to get my other thing. Where was it? Have I used this one before? I may not have. Oh, this is gonna be loud as fuck. A lot of my castle jams just end up sounding like that. I don't know why. But we can do something with it. Or is that the one? I don't think that's the one I used for the other thing. Well, even if it is, I can still... No, I don't think it is. So let's just export this to a wave real quick. Use a collabs thing. Beep boop. Okay, now we're going to import that. Oh, I know what I can do with that. Ah! Go away, everything. So many tools. So many iterations of reverb. Get them out. Okay, where did you go? There you are. Oh, you know what? Okay, so might be the last thing we need. Morphine, come here. Okay, generator D. Oh god, I hope. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of that entirely, and we're gonna import a sample. So some random thing I recorded ages ago. Okay. Mousy shush. Make a song with beep boop bop kids bop. No. Art project idea. Someone tells Beth to draw something, then the Bisbee makes a song inspired by that picture, then Beth draws a picture inspired by that song, etc. You have any idea how long that would take us? We would crush under the weight. Okay, so we're in C. Let's we've basically imported this into the program, and now we're going to import the spectrum, or sorry, import the charge sample. Now it's a bit long. Here's what we want to do. Oof. I want to take it to where it's kind of normalized. Like right here and right here. I'm setting the parameters of what it's going to be playing. What, mouse? What? Oop, nope. Nope, nope, come back. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Well, I've ruined this. Okay. Go away. Why does it keep making things? Let me clear this. Reset spectrums. Thank you. Port charge sample. Let's try that again. Okay. Mouse, I have fed you, I have played with you, I have done all sorts of kitty things to make you happy. Now please do the thing. Okay. Now we need to do this. Oh my god, what? What? That's never happened before. What? Ah! Stop. What? Why? I just want to make a freaking LFO loop. You gotta be kidding me. I'm gonna murder somebody. I'm gonna do it. I can do it. Reset the spectrum again. It's gonna break me. It's gonna do it. Import charge sample. Freaking time. Or the loop. After the loop. I don't know why this isn't letting me do what I want it to. Ah! Come on. Where's the undo button? Where is the freaking undo button? Is there an undo button? No? Great. That's awesome. Now I just look like a dumbass. Thank you so much for that. Set the spectrum. I don't know why it's not letting me do this. I've done it 1,000 times. Really getting old. That's not it at all. That's what it should be. Why doesn't it let me do that? Sorry, guys. Like, I don't know why it's doing this. Very strange. Now I gotta get rid of these as well, because that's stupid. Be here. God, that's weird. Whatever. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Let's just see how this sounds. Just how this. So. I don't think it's modulating to it correctly. Hold. There we go. A little bit of unstableness in there. Instability, I guess, is the term. Cool. That sounds a bit better. Okay, cool. What's the chat say? Babe, Bisme gets in an angry fit and coughs while using morphine. Yeah, pretty much. That's what it feels like. Slowed down gorilla fart would... That's basically dubstep. You can kidnap her. You can totally catnap her. I don't... Needs to calm down. You guys are hilarious. Alright, so that's my hour stream. We are pretty much done with this opening portion. I just need to find a way to transition into the next part. And if I do want to keep this part for the next part at all, if I want to have something else, I think it'll work. I'll have to double check. But yeah, I'll add on a little bit to this. It's not going to be exactly what you hear, of course. It's going to change around a lot. But yeah, thank you everybody for showing up. I'm not going to do these all the time because I do have to, it is a little time consuming for me to explain everything I'm doing instead of just doing it. But I like to share a little bit of my process. I haven't done it in the past for a long time just because I wasn't comfortable doing so. But yeah, I hope some people learn some things. I'm sure I'm not doing everything correctly, and I'm still a novice at this, but thank you all for showing up. Blah, 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 blah. Bisme, drop the bass. Okay, I'm going to show you something that you probably never heard before. Drop the bass, drop the bass, drop the bass, drop the bass. Where did I drop the bass on? Where did I put that? No. Where is it? Oh. Yeah. Ooh. It's picking me up twice. Let's turn that off. There we go. This is what I made for Tormental ages ago. I'm just gonna turn off his vocal track. that's loud. Oh wait, that wasn't. Huh? It's weird the electric guitars aren't playing. And I have no idea why. Well, that's disappointing. Let's look at something else. No, I don't want to change anything. Oh, where's 1 second. My ridiculous Klingon dubstep that I still haven't found a use for.
Do you know any Klingon pop? Surely you must know at least one thing from you and me, Lota. Gobla!
You get the idea. Okay, I just want to make sure I kept everything. Yes, I did. Great, cool. So I will see you guys later. What song name was that? Shit. I think it was just Klingon Opera or something. I don't know. Anyway, yep. Thank you guys for watching. I will talk to you later. I'ma go get food. Where's the off button?